Did you know that some power tools are useful in irrigation repairs? Hey, whatever makes the job easier. I prefer Milwaukee tools, and I'll show you all that I have and tell you what I use them for to make my job easier and awesomer. Maybe they'll help you become awesomer too. Today I'm going to show you all of my Milwaukee tools and tell you what I use them for so maybe you can implement some of them into your craft. I have been using Milwaukee tools for years and I like 92.2.5% of them. If you would like to know which ones I have used and don't care for, let me know in the comment section below. Milwaukee tools have a great reputation for quality and ingenuity. With a good old Midwestern name like Milwaukee, you'd assume they're made in the US of A, but no. They're made in China like most of our stuff. But they are designed here and they seem to have a good quality assurance team to oversee them overseas. I know that I can depend on Milwaukee's heavy duty hype to be solid. One of the things I like about their brand is that when they work on a new tool, they always go beyond what everyone else has done with that same tool. They add some cool and useful feature or design change that you really appreciate. Maybe I'm just attracted to the color red. Mm. Okay. I don't have any Milwaukee merch at the moment. That stuff doesn't put food on the table right now. I learned when I first got in business to not buy a tool until it's going to make me money. I have held to that same rule all my career. Don't buy a tool until it's going to make you money. So, all the tools I now have, I've purchased over 37 years of being in business. I also say that the fewer tools, the better. And I don't have any tools or supplies on the truck that I don't use. I don't buy budget tools of any kind. I am not a believer of all tools are the same. If you're only going to use a tool once and you know that cheapo tool will definitely do the trick, then go for it. But when I'm on a job, I only want to do the job once, so I need to depend on tough tools. So let's get started with my everyday tote. Hey, before we get started on this, let me tell you that most of these products I'm going to go over are available on the tools page of the resources site that is linked below. So feel free to check that out and we'll get back to showing you what's in my tote. Okay, in my sprinkler pop-up repair pouch, I have my markers, the black and the silver. The black one, you see there, I put a spot on it to show that it's black, and the other one I mark with silver. I use this for nozzles and for marking pipes. The silver one also for nozzles, and I mark that with silver so you can tell the difference. Here is my needle nose pliers. I don't use them very often, but they're there when I need them. And here's my folding jab saw. This thing's really great for cutting pipes. I typically use the 5184 blade, but I'm going to be trying the 5186. It's got finer teeth. It might produce smaller shavings. Now let's go to my electrical tote. In this, I have my black and silver markers. I mostly use them for when I'm installing timers, I mark the wall and things like that. You can use them on dusty surfaces and they stay pointy. Today I just bought these Milwaukee wire strippers because my channel lock wire strippers have seen better days, so I'll let you know in a future video how these work out for me. Let's see, do I have anything else in my truck box? Oh, here's my headlamp. I used this recently while installing a timer in a darkish room and I was moving around so my other flashlights wouldn't cut it. It charges by USB and it has 3 different light modes on it. The strap on it will fit around a hard hat if you need it to, but it fits comfortably around your head as well. And here's my drill bit kit. I like how sturdy the case is, nice and compact. Until you need them, they stay secure in this nice holder. And I love the square shanks. You never have to worry about them spinning in the chuck. I use these mostly for installing timers and pipe clamps. And next to it is my hole saw kit. Again, I love the sturdy cases they come in, the compact design they have. And these hole saw kit I mostly have for drilling holes through walls for putting conduit and pipe through. Next up is my hammer drill kit. I have this mostly set up for doing my sprinkler valve repairs, but I also use it for installing timers. Here are my 3 extensions. I use this for reaching down into valve boxes. I've got 2 of those and then that shorter one. I'll go into detail on what's in this in my what's in my tote video, but here we have the number 2 Phillips bits. You don't want to strip out your screws. And I always keep an extra battery in here. There's a place just for that right here in the corner. And I always keep that thing charged. And here's the drill itself. I like the hammer drill because it's easier for getting through masonry. It's got that belt clip on the side there, and it's got a lot of settings, but I keep mine on the lowest when I'm unscrewing sprinkler valve screws so you don't strip them. Here's the Milwaukee 1/4 inch hex bit. I use this mostly for the sprinkler valves, and there's an extension for it. Here's an older Milwaukee bit holder with a Torx bit in it, and here's a number 2 Phillips bit. Again, I'll be going over in more detail about what I carry in this drill case in a future video. And here's my Milwaukee bag. It's got these handy pouches on the outside. Don't really use those right at the moment. I love the heavy duty zipper pull and zipper. In here I keep my hacksaw, which I use mostly for cutting roots. And I also keep my PVC pipe shearer in there, and of course all I use that for is for cutting pipes. But I love that thing. I also keep my blades in the bag. I use the axe blades for cutting roots and the finer tooth blades for cutting pipes. What's inside my cab? Oh, look, I have an M12 LED flashlight that I keep handy in the door for convenience and emergencies. I can grab it and go in a split second. I love having a flashlight that's integrated with the M12 system so I can just pop out a battery from any other device if the battery runs out on the flashlight. That silver part actually swivels, and I really like that because you can set that thing in pretty much any position. And with the LED light, it's going to last about 50,000 hours, and it's bright. What's in my armrest? Oh, it's my little pen light. This thing's really cool. It has this nice clip on it. It's made of aluminum and it's very bright. It's got 100 candle power and it fits nicely in any pocket. And this is the very last item. I keep this in my work storage because I rarely ever use it. It's this M12 vacuum and it comes with these 3 tools. Well, those are all the Milwaukee tools that I use in my business. What do you use in yours? Let me know in the comments section below. And remember, most of these tools are listed on the tools page of the resources site linked below. This is the first of several videos I'm going to record for the tools series. I hope they're helpful to you. Thanks for watching.